Your grandfather went to Oxford. He bought a plot of land in Model Town for 20,000 rupees, now valued at, let's say, 4 crore rupees. Your father, as a result of your grandfather's either hard work or collaboration with more powerful people, found it really easy to go to the HSN, found it really easy to make connections, made his best friend as Deputy Commissioner Lahore, his other best friend as a Supreme Court Justice, okay? And then you're born, and you really want to go to Oxford. And it's easy, because you've got a grandfather who's been there, you've got a father who went to HSN, made a lot of money, okay? And you've gone to the best schools, you have all the assets you could ever need, you have everything you could ever want. Your driver's son does not have the same life as you. For your driver's son to get to Oxford, it's gonna take a lot more. There is continuity between what has happened in the past and the position you are in today. This is a simple fact that Team Opposition has tried to problematize again and again and again. Like I said before, they're acting like the Noon family does not exist and that the kids and grandkids of that family are not benefiting still by going to the best schools of this country, by going to the best universities of this country and abroad. That is a fact. You cannot deny facts. So continuity exists. That is the first thing established. When Vikas says assets change hands and all that happens, that's true. But no family is stupid enough to take all of their assets and give it to random people. Generally, assets stay in the family. It might be splintered, there might be family issues, but by and large, assets stay in the family, and you will benefit from that your whole life. So let's just throw away that argument. The second thing, the state does not have moral authority. This is the second big thing they said. And they just kept harping on about taxes, but we had a lot more argumentation there, ladies and gentlemen. We said the state right now perpetuates poverty in Pakistan, but we trust the state to collect, and we have to force the state to collect income taxes and do progressive taxation. The state right now, it carries out massive miscarriages of justice, but we have to trust the state and push the state to do a better job. The state today is a patriarchal state, but when it passes the Women's Protection Bill, that's a very good thing, and we have to push the state to do that. So the moral authority of the state might have been compromised at some point, but it is the state as the only monolithic entity that can administer something like reparations that we can actually trust. So if you're in principle okay with reparations, you have to tell us an entity that we should give this money to, and we trust the state and we'll hold the state accountable. If you don't trust the state, that's our job to hold them accountable. Okay, all of you, I'm guessing, are judging this debate. Let me make it very simple for you to judge this debate, okay? Here is why Team Opposition loses this debate. Because we had 3 different opposition cases today. First opposition case you saw was minor issues like quantum and please go to Glasgow and take their money as well. Second opposition tries to make a case for the first time, a principled case, but I've already kind of taken that down in the first 2 minutes of my reply speech. And the third opposition comes up and is basically like the biggest fan of colonialism I have ever seen in my life. So guys, when you say everyone in this room is against colonialism, you clearly have not talked to anyone. So we have a splintered opposition that makes absolutely no sense. That's number one reason why they can't win. And guys, I've judged many debates. Trust me, they cannot win this debate, okay? Secondly, they've demonstrated no harms. All they've said is that it's kind of unfair because the sweat, blood, and tears of people have been invested in the soil. The sweat, blood, and tears of it wasn't Fatima Bhutto's sweat, blood, and tears that went into the soil in Sindh. It was landless laborers, landless agriculturists, rural peasants. Their sweat, blood, and tears went into, not to the Bhutto families. So we believe we owe them something back. Give them reparations. So they've demonstrated no harms. You've seen 3 opposition cases, all of them pretty bad, especially, anyway, all of them pretty bad, okay? On the other hand, you've seen a proposition case that has been consistent, that made a simple moral line, and said we will push the state. If the state you cannot trust, we will push the state to be better and administer these reparations in the proper way. But let us just admit one thing first. Colonialism was bad. There is continuity for sure. Something needs to be done to ignite a debate about colonialism in this country that otherwise thinks Israel is its biggest enemy, but forgets its past. Something, by the way, this team had nothing to say to. And overall, it's quite simple. 3 weak cases, 1 strong case. Who do you think should win?